Welcome dear student for HSC online lecture initiative taken by Shet Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College of Science and Commerce. I am Miss Ragini Singh, Assistant Lecturer of Biology, and today we are dealing with our chapter Human Reproduction. So before we proceed, I request you all to be seated with your book and pen and pencil, and let's recap what we studied in the last module. In the last module, we studied the process of the spermatogenesis, oogenesis, and the structure of the oocyte. In that, we studied the three important phases, that is multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase. Whereas here we studied the structure of secondary oocyte, which consists of the right from the outside to inside corona radiata, zona pellucida, vitelline membrane, perivitelline space, germinal vesicle, ooplasm, and the first polar bodies. We are continuing with our sexual reproduction chapter topic. Now, what is sexual reproduction? It primarily involves formation and fusion of gametes. Fertilization is the later process which involves fusion of the haploid male and female gametes resulting in the diploid zygote. Like in other mammals, in humans, the process of fertilization is internal and it usually takes place in the ampulla of fallopian or uterine tube. The fertilized egg or zygote will develop into an embryo, and this process occurs in the uterus. So what is sexual reproduction? Where there is a formation and fusion of the gametes and there is a resulting into the zygote, which ultimately goes into the uterus. Implantation takes place, whereas fertilization always takes place in the ampulla of the fallopian or uterine tube. Now what happens and how does this fertilization process takes place? This is the sperm nucleus. Look at the step. After the sperm penetrates the secondary oocyte, the oocyte completes meiosis second, forming the ovum and second polar body. Extracellular space, this is the corona radiata, zona pellucida. Now what happens in the second? The sperm and the ovum nuclei swell. There was first the entry of the sperm and it is going to meet the secondary oocyte. After the entry, the sperm and the ovum nuclei swell and it forms the pronuclei. So this one is the male pronucleus and this is the female pronucleus. Pronuclei approach each other and mitotic spindle forms between them. Always remember, mitotic spindle forms when there is a presence of centriole. Chromosomes of both pronuclei intermix. Of course, now there is a stage or step where there is a mixing will take place. Fertilization is accomplished and there is a formation of the zygote. So these are the steps of the fertilization. What are the significance of fertilization? Secondary oocytes completes the process of oogenesis and is transformed into the matured ovum. The diploid chromosome number is restored in the zygote by the process of syngamy, that is the fusion. The ovum lacks the centrioles, that is helpful in the cell division, necessary for further divisions, are received from the sperm during fertilization. Fertilization involves fusion of male and female gametes from the two parents. It results in variations which are significant to evolution. And finally, the sex of the offspring is determined. Always remember, secondary oocyte, that is egg, is ovulated after luteinizing hormone at the middle of menstrual cycle, that is day 14. Egg arrested at a metaphase second reaches the ampulla in 12 to 24 hours after ovulation. The cilia and fimbriae of fallopian tube helps the egg to ostium. During coitus or intercourse, semen is deposited into the vagina of the female and the process is called as insemination. Human male during ejaculation gives 2 to 4 ml of semen with an average count of 200 to 400 million sperms. So these are the important points. Always remember and do read these points and study even if it is given in a blue box. Embryonic development. Now see, once the fertilization takes place, that there is a formation and fusion of the gamete, then it forms the zygote. After the fertilization, after 12 to 15 hours, there is a formation of the two-celled stage, that is called blastomere. After that, after 24 to 30 hours, there is a formation of 4-cell stage. After that there is 8 cell stage and continuation goes on, which forms into a shape like structure which resembles the mulberry, and that's why this stage is called morula. Now if you look at this morula, the cells further divide. This is the early blastocyst and late blastocyst. This is called as the inner cell mass. This is the trophoblast, and this is the blastocyst cavity, also called as the coelom. Let's understand the another stage, that is gastrulation. After the formation of the blastula, there is another stage called gastrulation, which consists of the germ layer, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. After the fertilization, the very first layer that forms is the endoderm, followed by ecto and meso. Ectoderm give rise to the external layer, meso to the middle and endo to the internal. This layer is called as chorion, and this is called as the yolk sac, whereas this consists of the amniotic cavity. Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Now when you talk about the ectoderm, it gives rise to epidermis of skin, hair, nails, sweat glands, salivary gland, mammary gland, lacrimal glands, that is from where tears comes out, sebaceous, oil gland, cornea, lens, retina, conjunctiva, nasal epithelium, enamel of teeth, internal and external ear. There are 3 parts of the ear: foregut, hindgut, adrenal medulla, anterior and posterior pituitary, pineal gland and entire nervous system. This is very important. Always remember, your nervous system is ectodermal in origin. Now when you talk about the mesodermal in origin, meso means middle, forms all type of muscle except iris muscles and ciliary muscles of eye, which originates from ectoderm. Connective tissues, dermis of skin, adrenal cortex, heart, blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, middle ear, dentine of teeth, urinary and reproductive ducts, gonads, kidneys, sclera and choroid of eye. Finally is the endoderm. Endoderm develops into epithelium of midgut, glands of stomach and intestine, tongue, tonsils, lungs, trachea, bronchi, larynx, urinary bladder, vagina, liver, pancreas, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland. These are associated with thyroid gland, thymus gland, eustachian tube, epithelium of urethra and lining of the middle ear. They can ask you the question related to ecto, meso and endoderm. You need to be very well acquainted with this chart. See, here you can see this after the fusion of sperm and egg, this formation of zygote, blastula, gastrula, where you can find outer layer, middle layer and endoderm, that is the internal layer. Central nervous system, pigment cell, notochord, bone tissue, tubule cell of the kidney, RBC, facial muscle, stomach cell, thyroid cell, lung cells. Let's understand the pregnancy. It is the condition of carrying one or more embryo in the uterus. It is called gestation. It refers to the period between fertilization of egg up to parturition. Parturition means childbirth. The average period of pregnancy in human lasts for 266 days from fertilization or 280 days, counting from the last menstrual cycle. This pregnancy period of approximately 9 months is divided into 3 trimesters of 3 months each. First trimester. Now when you talk about first trimester, it is from fertilization to the 3 months. Here you can see the first week, second week, third week, where you can see the changes. Till the second week it is a multicellular stage, whereas from third week you can see the development of heart and central nervous system. Fourth week, that is eyes and heart. 4 weeks means this is counting out to be the 1 month. Till here 9 weeks, 8 weeks, that is the second month. 5, 6, 8 and 9 weeks. So what happens? Let's see the changes. It is the time of most radical changes in the mother and embryo. The embryo receives its nutrients in the first 2 to 4 weeks directly from endometrium, that is the lining of the uterus. It is the main period of organogenesis. Genesis means formation, formation of organ, and the development of body organs. By the end of 8 weeks, the major structures found in the adult are formed in the embryo in rudimentary form. Rudimentary means the structures are present, but at present they are not functional. The embryo is now called fetus. It is about 3 cm long. Arms, hands, fingers, feet, toes are formed. Fetus can open and close mouth and fist. Central nervous system is formed. Working of excretory and circulatory system begins. The movement of fetus begins, but mother cannot feel it. Heartbeat can be heard from 6th week. The progesterone level becomes high and menstrual cycle is suspended till the end of pregnancy. Of course, the absence of menstrual cycle is the sign that the female can be pregnant. At the end of first trimester, the fetus is about 7 to 10 centimeter long. Meanwhile, the mother's body also undergoes the rapid changes. High level of progesterone initiate changes in her reproductive system. The maternal part of the placenta grows. The uterus becomes larger. In this period, the mother experiences morning sickness, that is nausea, vomiting, mood swings, etc. And all these things is the symptoms and the sign that the female is undergoing many hormonal changes and that she is basically conceived or pregnant. Second trimester. So now what happened in second trimester? That is from 13 to 26th week, that is 4th, 5th and 6th month. It is a period of rapid growth of fetus. The uterus grows enough for the pregnancy to become obvious. The fetus is very active and grows to about 30 centimeter. The development of brain begins. Hormone level stabilizes as HCG declines. The corpus luteum deteriorates and the placenta completely takes over the production of progesterone, which maintains the pregnancy. Ultrasound, that is sonography, at 18 to 20 weeks shows baby growth and position. From this, estimated due date of delivery can be established. Baby's movement can be easily felt by the mother. Head has hair, eyebrows and eyelashes appear. Pinna are distinct and baby reaches half the size of newborn. If you look at the ear, the pinna are basically distinct. So this is the changes which takes place at the second trimester. Now let's see at the third and the final trimester, that is from 27th week till the parturition. The fetus grows about 3 to 4 kg in weight and 50 centimeters in length. Eyes are open. There is gain in body weight. As the fetus grows, the uterus expands around it. The mother's abdominal organs become compressed and displaced, leading to frequent urination, digestive blockages and strain in the back. At the end of trimester, the fetus becomes fully developed and ready for parturition. Now let's see how much you have understood. I hope this module till the pregnancy was very clear to you all. Now let's test your brain. Your first question is, the human female, the fertilized eggs gets implanted in the uterus after 7 days of fertilization, 30 days, after 2 months of fertilization, or after about 3 weeks of fertilization. A correct answer is A, after about 7 days of fertilization. Till that, the entire process takes place in the fallopian tube. What is difference between embryo and zygote? The embryo is multicellular, whereas zygote is single-celled structure. Always remember, when there is a fusion of sperm and egg, it is called zygote. Then till 3 months it is called embryo, and after 3 months till the delivery it is called fetus, and after that developed baby. What is gestation period of human being? It is 280 days. Your next question, what is syngamy? Syn means fusion, gamo means marriage. So fusion of sperm and egg. Define insemination, deposition of sperm into vagina. Next question is zygote haploid or diploid? Of course, the zygote is diploid. Always it is, gametes are haploid but zygote is diploid. Attachment of embryo to the wall of the uterus is known as implantation. Name 3 embryonic germ layers. They are ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Name 2 celled stage after fertilization, and that is blastomeres. Meros means part. Take down your assignment. Describe the process of fertilization. Second, explain the process by which zygote divides and redivides to form the morula. Next question, explain the process of fertilization with neat and label diagram. And last question, explain the stages of trimester, that is first trimester, second and third trimester. Thank you for attending this module. I hope this module was very clear to you all. Thank you for attending this.